Welcome back to Putasos podcast, the best MMA show on the entire planet. We're your hosts, Sammy South African,
Baby Joe, you already know who it is.
and we are live UFC 319, Saturday, August 16th. Early prelims 3, prelims 5, main event 7. DDP smacking Hamza around 10 o'clock.
Yep, so let's just start from the very top. This card, by the way, top to bottom, absolutely stacked. You have old names, you have new names, you have veterans, you have title eliminators. You got all of it on this card, so get really excited. Main event of the evening, DDP versus Hamza Chimaev for the World Middleweight Championship.
Banger.
This is it's a very interesting fight. Both guys undefeated in the UFC, and you have two guys who are absolutely dominant in what they do. So DDP, he's a middleweight champ. He's coming off a win over Strickland, win over Israel Adesanya, and another win over Strickland. That's his resume as a champ. And then Hamza, he's just known for blowing through people. The only fight that was even remotely competitive was Gilbert Burns. Outside of
that was pretty close.
That was super close. Outside of that, and Usman, somewhat close, right?
Yeah.
Outside of those two fights, he has steamrolled everyone that he's fought. So
Bad.
the cool thing about this fight is I know the Usman fight was at middleweight, but his true middleweight fight, his only middleweight fight, was Robert Whittaker, and he made it look super easy.
Yeah.
He looked like a different beast at middleweight.
He looks fucking huge.
Looks massive. He never should have been at welterweight.
Dude, I don't even. That's why he missed weight so many times.
Yeah, bro. But I think everyone kind of knows like the tail of this fight is if Hamza can last through, if it gets there, the championship rounds.
Yeah.
Even round 3, right? 3, 4, and 5 is where the question mark sits for Hamza. DDP, proven, has fought 5 rounds multiple times, and he does like the reverse of fading. He gets better as the fight goes on. So this is going to be a test of, is Hamza ready for the championship rounds? And 2, is DDP ready for the storm that Hamza's going to bring in the first 2 rounds? What do you think? Who do you got? How do you got it?
Starting out right, I think DDP is gonna win. I think Hamza is very, very dangerous in the first 2 rounds, and that's about it. All his wins pretty much are the first 2 rounds. I'm pretty sure they're all finishes.
First round, bro.
First round. And for the most part, it's grappling. We have seen him knock people out absolutely cold. Merchant just fucking cracked him. He has knocked out a good amount of people, but obviously you know what he's looking to do. He always comes out. He shoots within the first 20 seconds of each fight. So it really depends if DDP is able to withstand those takedowns and to deflect them. I think DDP is a big boy for 185 too. And even though he looks awkward, he looks a little top heavy, I feel like he'll be able to take those down. Withhold those takedowns, and I feel like he will be able to, even if he does get taken down, maybe get up or last until the round ends. He's a tough fucking guy.
He's so tough.
He's a confident guy.
He is.
And I think he's going to be able to. Maybe he'll lose a round in the beginning, feeling it out. Maybe it just depends on how Hamzat's first takedown attempts go. His first 3 takedown attempts. If DDP's able to stuff all those and throw shots after and piece him up a little bit on the feet, I think he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna take him out.
In my opinion, someone's getting put away.
You think?
I think if it goes to the later rounds, DDP, I know he's kind of awkward, but that's what makes him difficult to deal with, is you can't train for someone like that. Like, who are you gonna bring into your camp that's gonna imitate DDP? Nobody.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really difficult to imitate that. However, so I've been simmering on this for a minute. So the last couple weeks, I've been all DDP. But the more that I think about it, because I was watching some DDP fights, he's been taken down by lesser opponents. He got taken down by Robert Whittaker. And although DDP is really good and durable, you don't learn wrestling in a 12-week camp. And the thing is like when you're judging Hamza on his cardio issues, all the cardio issues are addressed with, well, at welterweight, right? With like Gilbert Burns, like with the whole Usman thing. Usman's just a champion. Mm-hmm. I think someone like Usman can beat DDP, but that's besides the point. What I'm saying is at middleweight, I think he's bigger. I think he's faster. I think he's stronger. I think his cardio is better. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you learn wrestling in a camp. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to get a takedown early. You're going to see an early finish by Hamza.
You think?
Yep. Early finish by Hamza. And I don't think DDP is going to be able to handle it. And I think DDP's team has the right idea by trying to meet him in the middle. Like, hey, let's not be scared of it. Let's just face the demon head on. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's going to go in their favor, bro. I got Hamza by first round finish. And new middleweight champ. Hamza. Hey, you know what's crazy, bro?
I could see Hamza winning, but I think DDP's going to win. I could see it's either going to be a Hamza first round finish or DDP wins.
And you know what's wild about this? I feel like every time there's a fight like this, where someone's like, hey, it's going to go one way or the other, it always ends up being a 5-round war. Where it's like hella close.
I would love to see Hamza throwing it on the hands, because we've seen him.
He knocks people out. Yeah. But how cool would it be if like DDP can withstand the wrestling and Hamza can withstand the cardio and the striking, and it's just a 5-round fucking war.
And it's a draw and they fight again.
Oh my gosh.
Because who else? Who's up next for middleweight?
Anthony Hernandez just got a solid dub. He's solid, bro.
He's solid. I agree. I don't think.
And then you also have Imavov versus Kyle Burrell. Mm-hmm. So I think the winner of that's probably getting the next shot.
Yeah, but out of everybody who's a contender, who's gonna beat either of these guys?
It depends on who wins. Because I think Burrell beats I think Burrell's a really good matchup for Jiggis. I think Imavov's a good matchup for either of them, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So the thing is like, I think a lot of people could beat Jiggis. I don't think a lot of people can beat Hamza. But I think DDP can beat Hamza.
It's crazy how...
Like, think about Adesanya, right?
Uh-huh.
Adesanya would get murdered by Hamza, bro. That would be bad.
Good. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Nobody knows.
I know.
But it hasn't happened.
You would take the bet with Adesanya?
Yeah. Not anymore, but back in the prime.
Fuck no, you're tripping.
So do you think Hamza would beat Pereira?
Yes. He would kill him.
Do you think
that's the easiest?
Do you think Islam would beat Topuria?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Striker and wrestler.
No, it's a different level though. Alright, co-main event of the card, Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Lerone Murphy 16-0. Aaron Pico 13-4. However, Aaron Pico's coming over from Bellator. I've known Aaron Pico for a long, not like personally, but I've known him for a long time because he was on the wrestling scene when I was in high school. So he was 2 years younger than me. This guy was a freshman, just whooping everyone's ass, bro. This guy was a beast. He skipped college, went straight to the world level.
Yeah.
Some shit happened. I think he got injured, whatever. And then he phased into fighting. But before he even wrestled, when he was a little kid, he was a Golden Gloves boxer.
No way.
So Golden Gloves with boxing, plus an elite wrestler who phased into fighting.
That's insane.
So he took a couple of L's.
He's just a fighter.
He's just a fighter, bro. He took a couple of L's in Bellator, but he was super young, bro. Like 22, 23, 24, like young guy, right? Now he's 28. He's about to be 29. He's phasing. Still young, bro. Phasing into the UFC. This guy is good everywhere. Striking, savage. Wrestling, savage. Submission game, savage. The only thing that I don't like, he's chinny. You know, like he's been knocked. You know, a guy like Lerone Murphy, he's super sharp on the feet. And his ground game is super underrated. He kind of reminds me of like a 45 Leon Edwards. That's kind of what he reminds me of. You know, he's long, lengthy. super good at striking, but like don't disrespect the ground game. That's kind of what I see in Lerone Murphy.
And that.
I think this fight really, I think the outcome depends on how good Aaron Pico can implement the wrestling if it goes there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say this off the rip too. Aaron Pico has more power in the hands. So he might not be as good, but he can always land that shot.
Yeah.
I got Lerone Murphy. 16 wins, 0 losses. Guy just knows how to win. And I think he's just going to find a way to win again. I don't think it'll be pretty. I'm going to be real. I think this will be a boring fight. I think Aaron Pico's going to press. Lerone Murphy's going to be smart. He's going to win the fight. UD, unanimous decision.
Off the top of my head, I would have to go with Lerone Murphy as well, getting the dub. Hearing what you said about how good he was at wrestling, the Golden Gloves. He's young. He's got power. Usually, when these Bellator guys come to the UFC,
they don't do good.
The only one I've ever seen get a win was Chandler, and then he kind of fell off after
MVP. that. MVP's not bad either.
Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like MVP was thrown into the top. Like, he was thrown into a good fight with big name, but he wasn't thrown in the top. Like, Lerone Murphy could be fighting for the title soon.
Probably should be already.
Yeah, undefeated. He's on a big win streak, obviously. But I think it would be exciting to see Aaron Pico win. That being said, Lerone Murphy, decision.
Aaron Pico's highlight reel, too, it's so funny. You look at his highlight reel, he's either just putting dude down dirty.
Mm-hmm.
It's never on the ground. It's always with his hands.
Yeah. Or it said most of them were TKO and KO.
Or he's getting fucked up.
Or he's getting beat up.
Straight up, yeah. So, that'll be a good one.
We'll see. Either way, I hope Aaron Pico sticks around. He'll be fighting in the UFC. He'll get that top level training, conditioning, experience, and hopefully he brings it back up.
All right, third fight, Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. Jeff Neal, they call him the Hands of Steel. And Carlos, he's one of the fighting nerds. Carlos coming off a tough loss to Ian Machado Gary. Jeff Neal, he's kind of always like this at the top.
He's the gatekeeper of the top.
Yeah, I would say that as well.
Like outside the top 7, I'd say, or 6.
Yeah, and Jeff Neal, he's got really good hands, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like really good hands. Carlos Prates, he's a little bit longer, but neither of them are that good at like the ground game. So this is a stand-up battle. Mm-hmm. With that being said,
I'm hoping
Jeff
for
Neal
Prates.
doesn't get knocked out either, though.
I'm hoping Carlos wins. Honestly,
I got Jeff
he's
Neal,
a cool guy.
I got Jeff Neal. I think Jeff Neal just puts experience on him. I think he presses him.
He does have that. He has a fuck ton of experience. Carlos Prates has more fights, but I feel like Jeff Neal has way more experience.
Quality of fights matters
in the UFC.
Yeah, I think Jeff Neal, a couple things. He's not scared. He hits harder and has more experience. But like he's never been like knocked out in the UFC, nothing like that. So I think Jeff Neal gets the job done. I think it's going to be a really close fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I do hope Carlos Prates wins.
Yeah.
Just for the new kind of generation. Mm-hmm. But I got Jeff Neal.
Next fight on the card, middleweight bout. Jared Cannonier, former title challenger, versus one of the guys who has done well for himself in the UFC, moving over from Bellator, Michael Venom Page. This is a banger fight. We got Jared Cannonier. He's been at the top of the division for a long time. He fought for the title. I feel like he's one of the newer gatekeepers.
Yeah.
He's been around a long time, but I feel like he's a gatekeeper versus Michael Venom Page. Jared Cannonier, good striker. I feel like he also has takedowns. Decent takedowns. Yeah. I feel like if he's getting pieced up on the feet with Michael Venom Page, he's just so crafty and just like, I don't know, like he's just so elusive.
Yeah, it's funny because MVP, before this fight, the only reason he took the last fight at middleweight is because he called everyone out and no one wanted the fight. He did it again. Nobody wants to fight. So we got another middleweight fight. Jared Cannonier, gatekeeper. I think he's going to piece this fool up, bro.
I hope so.
You know what's crazy? After this win, he's one fight away from the title. So I think at that point, you might as well stay at middleweight.
Literally.
So for me, I got MVP by either a dirty knockout or a unanimous decision.
I agree.
I don't think it's even really going to be close, if I'm being honest with you.
Like, I think the only way it's close if Jared Cannonier somehow closes that distance and takes him down. Otherwise, MVP's he's too crafty, too quick on the feet.
Yeah.
His shots are he's just like this. It's like KSI.
You want to know what would be beautiful?
A knockout?
I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but you want to know what would be beautiful? MVP versus Izzy for the #1 contender fight. Fuck.
I love that.
I love that fight, bro.
And if your prediction is correct, that would be versus Hamza, which I think both of them. No, Izzy
don't want any of that smoke.
Yeah.
No, but I think that'd be cool. I think MVP gets the dub, and I think winner of this is putting themselves in a really good spot.
100%. I think one fight after this one, MVP fights for the title if he gets the win on the next fight.
I don't think it goes the other way around though. I think if Jared Cannonier wins, he's got like 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be fighting for the title.
All right. Next fight, flyweight, Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura. Kai Asakura only has 1 fight in the UFC. It's versus Tim Elliott. I'm sorry. No. Kai Asakura only has 1 fight in the UFC. It's against the champ, Pantoja. Tim Elliott, seasoned vet. So Tim Elliott was on Tough. He won Tough, ended up fighting Mighty Mouse for the belt. And you know what's crazy? He did really good though. Tim Elliott always does really, really good. Like all his fights are close. Mm-hmm. But it always goes like one way or the other. Kai Asakura coming over from Ryzen, he was like whooping everyone's ass. Mm-hmm. And he kind of got his ass whooped by Pantoja.
He did.
He had a good first round.
Yeah.
Outside of that though, just kind of got worked.
He showed that he's good. Like, extremely good on the feet, but Pantoja is just so good at mixing it up that he would just demolish.
And I'll say this, Tim Elliott is really good on the ground. He's a subpar striker, but he's really good on the ground. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the difference because Kai Asakura, he's a good striker and he likes to throw a lot of knees coming in. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah.
He bangs people up with his knees. Mm-hmm. But when you throw knees, you expose yourself to the takedown. So although like my heart kind of leans towards Kai Asakura, my mind leans towards Tim Elliott. So I got Tim Elliott 2 rounds to 1, unanimous decision.
I got Kai Asakura 2nd round knockout.
I can see that too. But again, like who's knocked Tim Elliott out?
Couldn't tell you.
Exactly. So it's kind of like one of those things where I agree with you. Like I could see that happening, but just hasn't been shown before. So.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. King Green, Diego Ferreira. I don't know if Diego Ferreira is a striker. King Green, Diego Ferreira. I'm going to still call him Bobby Green. I know him as Bobby Green. I got Bobby Green by knockout. I'm going to say TKO. He's kind of been on the skid lately, but this guy has heart, so TKO.
Fan favorite. We're going with Bobby Green.
It's Gerald Meerschaert versus
Michael Olejniczak.
That is impressive.
I think that's it.
Well, with that being said, Gerald Meerschaert by first round submission.
You think?
No, I got Gerald Meerschaert. He is a seasoned veteran. He is a ninja on the ground. Meerschaert, submission, round 2.
I got Michael knocking him out, 2nd round.
All right. Jessica Andrade versus Lupe Godinez. You know, just for the name, I'm going Lupe Godinez because that's my mom's name. I think Jessica Andrade is the better fighter. However, she's on the older side. Lupe Godinez, unanimous decision.
Yeah, I'm going with Lupe Godinez.
One of my favorite fights of the night, Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. And the reason I love this fight is because everyone like bags on Chase Hooper. They say like he only fights old people. So here it is, a young guy. He's strong. He's good. He's fought high competition.
He's not that young now, though. He's like 35.
He's on the younger side, you know? Like, he's not like a
oh, guy. I thought it said 40. Click it. I think he's like 36.
He's not on the...
It just looks about 36.
Yeah. Alexander Hernandez, he's not on the way out.
He's been in the UFC a long time.
A long time, bro. Yeah. I mean, he's fought... When I first saw him fight, he fought Cowboy.
And he was talking hella shit to Cowboy about peace stuff.
I got Chase Hooper, man.
Yeah, me too.
He's getting better and better. Ever since he moved to 55, I feel like he's just been fighting better. Mm-hmm. His hands are developing and his ground game is elite.
He's long.
I think he's going to like snatch him on the floor, bro. I think he's going to put him away. I got Chase Hooper by finish on the floor.
I love that. I'm going to go with that as one. And even on this card, we got some banger prelims, early prelims.
Edson Barboza versus Dakar. Is it Dakar? Drakkar. Close. Terrible fight for Close. Barboza is a sniper. And I don't know if you watched Dariush versus him. If Dariush is landing strikes like that, that's a terrible matchup for Barboza. I think Barboza just puts him out, bro. Just to be completely honest.
I like that.
Lights
I
out.
agree, yeah. Next fight on the card, we got the exciting Brian I ain't losing to no Frenchman battle versus Nursultan Roziboev. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Brian Battle is gonna win.
Brian Battles is really good. He's super underrated. His last fight was pretty controversial.
Mm-hmm. He's exciting.
He's exciting,
and he's
bro.
Fun.
He's fun, and I think he gets the job done. You know, I think the guy he's fighting is not that good. He has 9 losses, and 9 losses at this level is, you know, you got holes in your game.
You got holes in your game.
I got Brian Battles by UD, unanimous decision, moving on and up in the rankings.
Knockout.
Not knockout.
All right.
One more thing. So another big thing announced by Dana White, the UFC is shifting from ESPN Plus to Paramount. So the reason this deal is so massive is because with Paramount, they got I think it was a 7.7 or
I don't know if that was true, but that's what.
A little bit over a 7 billion?
No.
Million.
B,
huh?
There's no M's.
Yeah, huh?
It's B's.
Yeah. So UFC and Paramount had a little bit over a $7 billion deal.
I think it was Paramount and CBS.
So keep in mind, before ESPN Plus, it was about 1.5. So they're basically 7xing their money they were making with ESPN Plus. But the reason this is such a big deal is because now all you have to do is subscribe to Paramount, which is what, $10-15 a month, and you get all the fights, including the pay-per-views. So the pay-per-view model is out the window. So we don't gotta illegally stream this shit anymore.
Not that we ever do that.
Not
but
that
for
we
the people
ever
that
did that.
do, you don't have to get them laggy streams. You get the clear quality. You get the clear quality on Paramount. It's $10 a month. Don't be a cheap ass. I get it. $80 a pay-per-view, $90 a pay-per-view, but $10 a month. It's like, bro.
I think this is a new thing though, because even
everywhere.
Your royalty Turkish, he wants to do the same thing with boxing. So I just think it's unique, you know? No more pay-per-views. You pay for the subscription every month. They already got paid up front on the deal. And I do think it's going to allow fighters to get paid more money.
Exactly. And now in today's age, like before pay-per-view would work because you can't fucking illegally stream shit. Now a majority of people are illegally streaming it. Yeah. But if you just need a subscription, UFC is getting their money. You just need a subscription. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching Putasos podcast, episode UFC 319. Follow on the Insta. Follow on the whatever the fuck we're on. We appreciate you guys watching. If you made it till here, we love you. We're out.
Hey, real quick though. This is my current watch. I just rock a Nixon. That's what I watch. This is Big Cat's watch. If you think I should buy this, leave a comment. It's a Belova. I kind of like it a lot. 1 like and I'll buy it.
Not off me. He's going to get his own.